What's going on, y'all? Happy and blessed Tuesday. It is not March. It is May the 14th, 2024, 127 over here on the West Coast. Welcome to Shades 2. Welcome to everybody who watches this in the replay. Welcome to everybody who is watching this in the bushes. And welcome over here to my chat. Welcome to Carl is here. You said beautiful, sweetheart. Glad to see you on earlier. I am here supporting you. Oh, thank you, Carl. You have a good day too. I hope your birthday is going great, hon. I really do. And thank you again. All right, guys. I came in this afternoon or a little bit earlier so I can go ahead and be out and do my job and come back and actually get this house together. Because like I told y'all, I want this house to be done downstairs. I want downstairs to be done before Memorial Day. And I forgot what day Memorial Day is on, but I think it's like the 23rd. So I don't have time to be playing around. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I came on earlier. Plus to give people who don't normally be able to catch me late at night the opportunity to catch me on in the You Welcome Carl in the daytime. All right. Anyway, let's go ahead and do that copyright disclaimer because y'all know I don't have that much time. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, research, and etc. Like always, that disclaimer is in my description area, will be in my comment area, and part of it is scrolling across that screen. Also, y'all, if y'all want to show support to this channel, you can do that by doing a thumbs up if you enjoyed this content. Also, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, and hit that bell notifications so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Again, thumbs up, which is like, subscribe, hit the bell. Also, leave a comment and you can share this video as well. Also, check out my shorts too, guys. I haven't put up a new one yet, but I am today sometime. And then check out my other videos, my Dollar Tree haul / Hobby Lobby / Walmart haul. Check that out. And just check out my other lives as well, because I do talk about some very good topics. All right, so let's leave this up here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with this live today. Today we're going to try to touch on a couple things. The first thing is about Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. That is a hot ass mess. And then I'm going to tell you a story about this lady who unalives her 8-year-old child with the electrical cable. Then I'm going to try to give you guys 10 things that you can buy for cheap on the cheap at Dollar Tree for the upcoming holiday. And any other breaking news that I want to throw in there, I will. I can let you guys know straight off the bat that President Jimmy Carter is in his last days. Okay, that's what his family just said. I can let you guys know that. Also, Wendy Williams, I think her home was put up for sale, or it did sell. So that was in breaking news as well. If I do see that story again, I'll talk about it briefly and go from there. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to get started with the first topic, which is Mike Tyson warns Jake Paul. Hold on for a second. Let me put that up there real quick, y'all. And hopefully other people will come in. I know a lot of people is watching other things, but it's a bunch of people on YouTube. So hopefully, I know YouTube don't show my videos, but hopefully they'll get a chance to see some type of way. I don't know. I'm about sick of YouTube, if you want to know the truth. If it wasn't for my Dollar Tree haul, I probably wouldn't even be trying to do this. Shit. Or if it wasn't for the people who do watch my lives, I wouldn't even do lives. I'm going to be perfectly honest, okay? Because, it takes a lot. And then YouTube don't show the videos, but they show foolishness all damn day. People be talking about the same old-ass topics over and over, and they solving shit. And they just show these things, and they ain't get no real views. So, what is the point? But, it is what it is. This is what the society consists of, a bunch of foolishness. And this is why so many things be happening and so many people lead awful lives and just be unhappy inside. I'm pleased to say and blessed to say I'm happy on the inside. And that's on everything, regardless if my videos are seen by 10 people or if it was seen by hundreds of thousands of people. You know what I'm saying? I'm still happy within. And that speaks a lot. All right, so thanks to everybody who do show shades to support. Eventually one day I'll do a giveaway for those type of people who do come over here. A good giveaway that you will get instantly, not 2 weeks later, or I lie and say I'm sending it and never send it. All right, and that's on everything. So let's go ahead and get started. I don't know what I just did over here. Hold on, let me put this back on here. Hold on, I'll be doing the most when I be on this damn live. All right, I'm supposed to be putting up this, and I guess I just never did put it up. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. I can't never find stuff on here. So we're going to do this topic real quick, okay? Let me get my phone. I got to get the topic off my phone because I don't write anything down. I do it, the new way. Just get it on your phone. All right. Let's go ahead and get to this. I need to turn us dance to it. Hey, yeah. All right now. All right, Carl, you welcome. Carl is always over here showing support. He don't really be watching, but at least he have it on, so that's a good thing. He can hear me talk, so that's a good thing. All right, so let me turn this music down a little bit. Let's go down here and turn it down a little bit. Let's see. We're going to turn it right there to 12. Okay, so let's start with the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul situation. All right. Now, I'm going to tell you guys straight up, I am for Mike Tyson. And it is what it is. Because even though he's older, and may be a little slower, I don't believe he's that slow. I still say he's going to smash Jake Paul because he's been in the game for so long. And just because somebody has not been fighting, or just because somebody is older, it doesn't mean they don't have enough stamina. I can't even say it. They don't have enough energy or strength to beat the hell out of a younger person. All right, especially when they've been in the court. I mean, not the court, but they've been on the in the ring for so long, like Tyson. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see it. You know what I'm saying? I don't see. I mean, it is possible that Jake Paul could beat Mike Tyson's butt, but I don't know. I just believe that Tyson is going to win this fight. All right. So let's go ahead and go over this. What Mike Tyson said to Jake Paul. He actually warned Jake Paul. He told Jake Paul, y'all, he will be fighting for his life. All right. Okay. So anyway, like I said, Mike Tyson might be 57 years old, but he still has the ability to command a room just by uttering a few terrifying words. Now, the man who once upon a time proclaimed, I am going to rip his heart out, didn't go quite that far this time at Monday's kickoff press conference for his July the 20th fight against Jake Paul, which is coming up real soon, y'all. But the menacing tone was still there, y'all. Now, it was fairly subdued during this press conference, but Tyson did admit he actually likes Paul as a person, but none of that matters once they get into that damn ring and he start throwing them hands, okay? He said, I really like Jake a lot, but once he's in that ring, he has to fight like his life is depending on it, because it will be, okay? So he told Jake Paul, once they get into that ring, he better fight like his life is dependent on it, because it will be, okay? Now, those statements he made, it got a lot more than a few gasps from the audience who was there. But Jake Paul did not blink in the face of the most experienced opponent he's fought during his young boxing career. He didn't even blink an eye, okay? Now weighing more than 230 pounds as he prepares to compete as a heavyweight for the first time, Paul commended Tyson for working so hard to make this fight happen. In fact, Paul claimed it was Tyson who requested the change from an exhibition to a sanctioned professional fight. So the results could end up both on their pro records, because at first it wasn't, but now it will be. All right. I think he should have left it the other way, but I guess he has a lot of confidence in himself. I'm talking about Tyson. And he obviously must believe he's going to win, because if he didn't believe that, I don't think he would have changed it to a sanctioned boxing match. You know, he would have left it the other way, so therefore it wouldn't be on his record. Okay. So Paul said he was game. I think he always wanted to do this. This has been a long time coming. We have been calling each other out for years, and now we're going to make this happen. On Netflix, the biggest platform in the world, things just keep on getting bigger and better. That's what Jake Paul said. So let's see what else. Okay. So Mike wanted this. Mike wanted it to be a pro fight. He wants the war. I respect that. I respect him for taking this fight, for stepping up to try to put it into me. He's going to put it into your ass, because that's what all these fighters have been trying to do, is end the YouTuber. And if Mike can do that, then he's a hero. Jake Paul, I think Mike is going to end it. I really do. I believe he's going to beat your ass. I really do. And I think you're going to give him a run for his money. I'm not going to lie. But I think in the end, I think Mike is going to knock his ass out. I really do. I truly do. I hope I'm not wrong, but I'm still, have confidence in Mike Tyson. I like Jake Paul. I've been following his career before he became a boxer. That's why I know all about him, because my kids like him and his brother, you know. However, I still think Tyson is going to beat his ass. I really do, y'all. I really do. They may go up some rounds, I believe, but I believe that Tyson's going to knock his ass out. He's not going to be able to get up. He may knock him out a few times. He may get up, but he's eventually, I think he's going to get knocked out and won't be able to get up. I really do. Now, they said, of course, Tyson addressed the biggest concern heading into the Paul fight, and that comes down to his age. Again, a lot of people are going in about his age because he is older. Let's keep it real. And Jake Paul is I think Jake Paul is in his 20s, right? And of course, as you get older, you lose, speed, flexibility, and things like that. However, since Mike has been training, he's a professional boxer and things like that, I don't think you can compare him to a regular 57, 58-year-old. I just can't. You know what I'm saying? This is not some outside street fight with some old ass dude trying to fight some young dude and he get his ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that. I believe because he has that in his blood. He's been fighting all his life, basically. I don't think, once he start, when I think once you get start back training, I think everything comes back to you. You see what I'm saying? And I think he's still just as powerful as he was. Maybe not as powerful, but I think he still has some power in him. I think he hits hard. You know what I'm saying? I think he's going to be able to keep up. I think his energy level will be there and everything. He's training hard. Have you guys seen it? Now, anyway, they said in his prime, Tyson was one of the most feared and ferocious boxers in history. A champion who left a trail of broken bodies in his wake as he stormed through the heavyweight division. Now, that being said, Tyson's last professional win came back in 2003, which is a long time ago. And he hasn't held a major title since 1996, which is even longer. By the time he sets foot in the ring with Paul, Tyson will be just 3 weeks removed from celebrating his 58th birthday. But his body still is not going to age from 57 to 58 that quick. It's probably already aging anyway, but I'm just saying he'll still have that same energy level. As long as he's training good, eating right, and doing what he needs to do as a boxer about to fight, I think he would be okay. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, they said none of that seems to bother Tyson. He fired back at critics who are saying he's too old for this fight. I think he knows his body better than anybody. I really do. I mean, like if he was trying to fight some dude on the street, I would be like, damn, this dude is too young to be fighting this older dude. However, this is not a regular person. This dude has been fighting all his life. It doesn't matter. It matters somewhat, but not like it would if your last fight was in 2003 and you get into it with somebody outside that's younger and he or she beat the hell out of you. It's not the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Because still, it's like when you go into the gym and you work out, you can leave the gym for 10 years. When you go back into that gym again, everything comes back to you. And I should know because I left the gym for a long time and I went back just one day and was able to do a lot of stuff that I was doing back then. You see what I'm saying? And the only reason why I wouldn't do it now is because of my high blood pressure. Because if I didn't have high blood pressure, I can almost guarantee you guys, I can go back into the gym. I might not can do the 200 crunches that I used to do, but I bet you I can do a bunch of them. I bet you, because I still do crunches anyway. I just don't do it from the machine, because back then I used to hold the machine by the bar thing, and I used to, hang from that and bring my knees all the way up. Those type of crunches and stuff. I used to do them that way, Now, because I haven't held my hands up like that, holding on the bar, it probably will hurt my arms and stuff. But once you get into condition stuff again, you'll be right back to it. You can't do 200, but you can do it. And like far as Tyson, again, he's a professional boxer anyway. That's in his blood. He's been training all these years. I mean, some things may slow down, but he's training right now. He's training hard. And I'm pretty sure he's eating the way he's supposed to eat and doing the things that he needs to do to make sure that he can hang with Jake Paul in that ring. And I think he is going to hang in it. I think he's going to tire him. Jake Paul out. He may even tire himself out. But the thing is, I still think he's going to be the one that takes the win. I just really do. And I hope I'm not wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because I usually don't be wrong. Not with the Super Bowl anyway. So I hope that this dude smashed the shit out of Jake Paul, because I'm sick of everybody saying Tyson is worn out. He's too old. He's gonna have a heart attack. He's gonna have a brain concussion. He's gonna be in the hospital. I'm sick of hearing all that. Anyway, so to finish with this article, they say, I think the people that said they wish they were up here, Tyson said. No, he said, I think the people that said that wish they were up here, because no one else can do it. Who else can do this? Who else can shut the sporting world down? No one else can do it. And I agree. Can't nobody else do this. Can't nobody else. You know, a lot of these people get 47 and they be washed up. Let's keep it up. I mean, let's keep it real. They be already washed up themselves at 47 years old. Hell, at 40-some years old, I was still acting like I was 30. Let's keep it real. A lot of people just lose their energy, lose their strength, lose their flexibility and everything when they get older. And they start doing this like at 40-some years old. You hear people being their 40 talking about they're old. And I'm like, oh, where? Shit, you're middle age. You're just beginning to be middle age. Why do you keep on calling yourself old? Anyway, Mike said, you've got the both of us, and we're going to do this. We are friends. There's no doubt we are friends. But in that ring, we are not going to be friends. That is just what it is. All right. He said, you've got the both of us, and we are going to do this. No matter what y'all say, we are friends. Okay. There's no doubt we are friends. But in that ring, we are not going to be friends. That's just what it is. That's what Tyson said. Now, to further amp up his preparation, Tyson claimed he's been listening to funeral music, y'all. Why? Okay, anyway, in the gym, he's been listening to funeral music as he puts himself through a strict and meticulous training camp, like I said he probably is. Okay. He's gonna train even harder, since he has something to prove to everybody that an older person can go up against a younger person and beat the hell out of them. All right, that's what he's gonna try to prove. There's no way he's gonna let this dude take his fame, his position as a boxer or anything. If he does, I'm gonna be shocked. For real, for real, for real, for real. Y'all know I'm gonna cover this boxing match to the best of my capability, along with my son, because he knows all about the damn sport, because he's a aspiring boxer himself, and so he's gonna be sitting in here going over it. And so we can't show you the actual boxing match, but we can talk about it word, play from play, however you say it, hit from hit or whatever. Not ring from ring, match, what do you call that? Round for round. Okay, that's what we're gonna be doing. Period. Hey, Tommy, how you doing? All right, thank you for tuning in as well. Okay. So they said even if he's not the same boxer he was 30 years ago, while keeping his title as the champion, Tyson still possessed fight-ending power, and he hopes to prove that against Paul. And I agree. I don't give a damn that he hasn't been in the ring. I still believe, because it's in his blood, it's in his nature, he's gonna damn tear that dude up. I just believe that. All right. Now, for his part, Paul only smiled back at his opponent and promised that he's ready to take whatever Tyson can deliver. Now, granted, I'm getting ready to play the devil's advocate now. Now, Paul is playing cool, calm, and collective. He may come in here, though, and win. Okay? Because sometimes the one that they have as the lesser, that person comes out and slaughter the other person, which I hope this is not the case in this boxing match. So Paul said, I know I will be able to take his punches. I am a natural born heavyweight. This is what I was born to do, to move up into this weight class. And I'm going to show Mike, who has more power, because he's underestimating me. I think everyone else is underestimating me, and I believe I hit harder. But the thing about it, he might not be underestimating you, Jake Paul. He may just be pretending like that out in the public, okay? Because I think deep down inside, and when he's in private, that's why he's training so hard. I don't think he does underestimate you. I think you're underestimating how he's thinking, and that is going to be your downfall. Now, Jake Paul said, I know it's going to be tough. He got that right. I know I'm going to have to fight through adversity. I know I might even go to the canvas. I'm scared. Don't get me wrong, but it's not about the fear stopping me. It's about going into it even though I am scared. And that's what true bravery is. And I agree with him, because I don't know if I could do it. If I was a professional boxer, I don't know if I could go against Tyson. But if the money was right and I was a professional boxer, I probably would. You know what I'm saying? Because it is what it is. Because that's what I would be doing. But as far as this entire match, I just don't see, for real, for real. I don't see Jake winning this. I mean, I know he's younger. I think he has a. My son, I think, said he has a. I don't know if my son said. I think my son said he has a further reach, but Mike hits very hard. All right. As far as the energy level, I still think Mike's energy level is going to be pretty good because he's training, and I'm pretty sure when he's training, he's standing in that ring for a long time just to build up his stamina. Okay, I really do, his endurance and things like that. I think he is staying in that ring a long time just to build that up, and he's probably training every day just about. You got to take a day off or whatever the case is, get your muscles back together and things like that. And knowing him, he could be training every single day. I think he's really, really focusing really hard on this fight and winning it. I just really do. And I don't think that Jake Paul need to underestimate Mike in regards to what Mike is thinking, because we don't know for sure. Mike could just be saying it out to the public, but deep down inside, he could be really thinking about the possibility of Jake Paul winning. And if he's smart, I'm pretty sure that he is, because Jake Paul could win. We're just hoping that Mike will win, will take Jake Paul ass down. We can't let a YouTuber, a social media person, beat a professional boxer's ass. I don't care how long Jake been boxing. He hasn't been boxing that long anyway, but we can't let this happen. Okay, Mike Tyson has to win this because he's been fighting shit when Jake Paul shit was a baby or something. Because Jake Paul is in his 20s, I believe. Let me see how old Jake Paul is, y'all, real quick. Hold on, let me see how old, y'all. I think he's 28 or something like that. Let me check to see, or 30 or something like that. Okay, what time is it? Okay, it's 1:40. I got to hurry up. Damn, this time go by so quick, y'all. I'm so glad I'm already ready, though. I am fully ready. How old is Jake Paul?
Jake Paul is 27
I was close.
years old.
27. I said 28 at first, then I went up to 30. So yeah, he's pretty young. His brother Logan is 29. So again, I just don't see it, y'all. I don't care how young he is. I just do not see this. Okay, now let's check this out. What is the odds of Mike Tyson winning this fight against Jake Paul? Let's see what they're saying here.
Here
So
is
let's listen.
information from Ohio Sports Betting.
Hold on, let's see. So let's look at they got predictions up here already. Let's see. Let's see what they're saying right here. Hold on, y'all, real quick. They call this a bizarre boxing crossover, which it is. Mike Tyson is 57. He'll be almost 58 or 58 around that time. Paul is 27. Of course, it's going to be a sanctioned boxing match. They still got exhibition here, but that's not correct. It's going to be in Arlington, Texas on July the 20th. All right, and it will be streamed on Netflix. Let's see. Okay, so it will be an official sanctioned bout by the Texas Commission. Okay, it will be 8 2-minute rounds with slightly larger gloves than normal. I wonder why. They said after the contract was signed, we got a call from Mike's team, and they were like, hey, he wants to be a pro fight for sure. He wants it to be a pro fight for sure. Paul said at the introductory press conference in May, he wants that. He wants to put it all on the line. And Jake said, I respect Mike for that. And if he wanted it to be that, then let's run it. Okay, but why did he get larger gloves? So let's see. Paul 9-1. He lost 1, 6 knockouts. Is all in on women. Is all in on boxing. The YouTuber started boxing other social media stars before graduating to UFC fighters and champions, testing the sweet science. Paul recently took a detour from beating older, smaller MMA fighters like Anderson Silva and Nate Diaz and went the more traditional development route. Paul notched consecutive knockout wins over unknown boxers in the lead up to the Tyson announcement. Now, Tyson won 50 boxing matches and lost 6 with 2 NCs and 44 knockouts. I don't see this boy beating him. I just don't. But he has not boxed out in the limelight since 2020. And that's when he had an exhibition against fellow legend Roy Jones Jr., which ended in a draw. They said it's often said power is the last thing to go, and Iron Mike will need it against an opponent 30 years his junior. The former undisputed world heavyweight boxing champion is on all-time great with wins over Larry Holmes and Michael Spinks. They said the undercard will feature a fantastic rematch when Katie Taylor puts her undisputed super lightweight titles on the line against Amanda Serrano. The two women were the first to headline in the event at Madison Square Garden in April 2022, where Taylor earned a split decision to retain her undisputed lightweight titles. Now the two will meet up a weight class after Taylor beat Chantel Cameron by majority decision in November to claim the titles. So I guess they're going to fight first or sometime within that time, I don't know. And then Mike and Jake Paul will box. So they said below is the complete fight card for Paul versus Tyson, along with the latest odds. Let's see what they say down here. Let's see. So they still be thinking that Jake Paul is going to win this. I think that's what this means. I need to call my son here to ask him, but I think this is what this means. Hold on for a minute, y'all. Let me see. Let me see if he can come. Hold on for a minute. Let me ask him. Let me just go ask him real quick. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Huh? You probably react to the press conference. I'm trying to, but I'm not like you are in boxing. I'm trying to do that right now. It's fun. Okay, so go ahead and just tell them nobody's here to reply back to you like before, but you can just go ahead. Right. So I see the score said Jake Paul -170 versus Mike Tyson +130 heavyweights. What does that mean?
That means Jake Paul is the favorite.
You need to get closer.
That means Jake Paul is the favorite in this fight, and Mike Tyson is the least favorite in this fight because of his age.
Why do people have to throw the age?
Because that's his age. He's 58. Here. We all saw what happened with
He's 57. Okay.
He's 50. He's gonna be 58 by the time he fights in July. They can still hear me.
Okay, go ahead.
So basically, we also have him with Evander Holyfield. He threw a left hook. He failed because of how old he was. You could probably go.
How old was he then?
Evander Holyfield is probably around Mike Tyson's.
No, well, how old were they then when they were fighting? When he almost failed?
That was like 2021. Evander Holyfield's like, I don't know, 50 something. So like he was probably like 56, 55 then. And he
not no 20. When did you say they just fought?
2021.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how old he was, but I think he was around 50 though, because he fought Mike Tyson and they were around the same age. So yeah, he was around 50 and he failed. He threw a left hook.
That doesn't mean he's gonna do that now.
Yeah, that don't mean Mike Tyson will.
He's been training harder now. He's been training all the time. He's been just doing a good job. That's what they say. Speed and everything.
Yeah, here's the thing. That fight is 8 rounds, 2 minutes. That's the official rules, and it is knockouts. That will be on their record. So if Mike Tyson loses to Jake Paul, yeah, that's how I said it wouldn't be rigged. Because why would Mike Tyson want Jake Paul on his record?
I don't know. That's why I believe he's gonna beat the shit out of Jake Paul.
He's gonna try to, and you can tell in the face-off, Mike Tyson threw a 5-hook combo at his body, and he was like trying to do it all jokingly. But we know Jake's eyes, like he made a reaction to it, like he like to a point, like I did that, and you made a reaction, like Jake Paul, because Mike Tyson threw a body shot to him, a play for him, and he got all scared. Jake got scared.
You don't have to demonstrate on me, okay? Because if I come back like this, you're gonna be like, Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Jake backed up though, so. Yeah, Mike, he's gonna try, obviously, and I think Mike will be good for some rounds. I just believe, like, if Jake runs, like if he keeps his distance, it's going for 8 rounds in 2 minutes. So I think in the later rounds, Jake would pick him apart if Tyson can't get him out in 1 or 2 or 3 rounds.
I think Tyson's gonna take his ass out though. Maybe not in 1 or 2 or 3 rounds, but
he will have to, because he was so tired with Roy Jones Jr.
But that was
when he was younger. That was literally like 3 years ago, 2020. And that was an exhibition.
That's not no 3 years ago, 2020. It is 2024. Okay.
4 years ago. And he was tired. He was younger than Mike Tyson. And that was an exhibition. So, and that was Roy Jones Jr., another old person. So, just imagine if like Mike Tyson, like for an example, he gets tired this time, and this time he's fighting a younger guy that's been fighting for like 5 years, and he has a little bit of knockout power. Like,
and that's just a joke because he usually fight people who've been fighting for years, not just for 5 years. He usually fight people that's been fighting for 10 years and stuff like that.
He did, and all of them got knocked out because those guys they didn't have any, like, you know, they didn't have like but this is different though. Mike Tyson is older now. Okay, listen, take away Jake Paul's name real quick. Okay, 27-year-old pro boxer that's been boxing for 5 years versus a man that took 30 years off his career. He smokes a lot.
He did not take no 30 years off.
The last fight he fought in was in 2005, and he got knocked out with a bum.
That's not 30 years. That's 19 years.
19 years ago, he got knocked out in 2005 by a bum named Kevin McBride. You know who that is? He got knocked out by a bum.
Okay.
Yeah, a guy that was a journeyman that you was supposed to knock out. Mike Tyson got knocked out.
That doesn't mean that that's going to happen now.
Look,
you don't need to go to it. I believe it. But
right,
what I'm saying,
on your phone.
You don't.
Kevin McBride. Just don't look at it. Go look at the video. He got knocked out, and he was getting knocked out by people he shouldn't be getting knocked out by.
Kevin who?
Kevin McBride.
Just go ahead and type it real quick, because you'll be like all fast. So just go ahead.
What is that?
What is what?
It was like Kimberly's. Mike Tyson.
So it's another girl. It's two girls fighting before that, right?
Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano. That one's going to be good. But look here. That's Kevin McBride. That was a bum, and he knocked out Mike Tyson.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, it doesn't. Okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This is a new time. Mike probably was on some drugs or doing something.
All I'm saying is take away that name, Jake Paul, and just do 27-year-old pro boxer that's been boxing for 6 years, has a little bit of knockout power, and he knocked out all his opponents violently, including Tyron Woodley, and versus a 58-year-old man that's been smoking, walking around with a cane. No, can you let me finish?
Okay, go ahead.
A 58-year-old man that's been walking around with a cane. He smokes a lot. He smokes a lot of marijuana, and he took 19 years off. Who wins? An inactive old man versus a 27-year-old pro boxer in their prime that's knocking out people that have a little bit of knockout power. Who wins?
But you got to realize, Mike.
Exactly.
I didn't finish answering. You got to realize.
You went silent for a little bit.
No, I went silent because you told me to let you talk. Okay, so I did. So the thing about it is, it doesn't matter about all this little stuff. I mean, it does matter, but not like that, because you're talking about Jake Paul going against a heavyweight champion. Okay, it doesn't matter that he's been off for 19 years.
He was a champion. He
still is, but we still consider him as a champion. He was around when you weren't even born.
I know.
Okay, but don't try to make a joke, youngin. Okay, the thing about it, yeah, the age does play a significant role in how well he would do. However, this is not a normal 57, 58-year-old.
Yeah, that's true, because when Mike Tyson was 13, he wasn't a normal 13-year-old. He's knocking out grown men.
Right, so he's not a normal guy. You're not talking about some damn old-ass dude going outside fighting a 20-some-year-old dude. You know,
no boxer's a normal guy. No normal guy can.
Well, what I'm saying is this right here. He's not a normal guy.
Yeah,
he's not having a normal fight.
Yeah.
He's fighting another boxer. However, this boxer career in
just started 5 years ago.
In his experience isn't in depth.
His prime.
But that doesn't mean he's gonna lose either.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I think Mike Tyson will get some good shots. Like, he's going to be ripping those body shots. Okay. But I think I think Jake Paul will be able to take those shots. I think Jake Paul will be able to take those shots because he took massive shots.
Yeah, Tyson hits hard, though. That's why they call him Iron Mike.
Shots from Tyron Woodley. Tyron Woodley hit hard as well.
He don't hit as hard as Mike Tyson.
No, but that was Mike Tyson at 20. And we saw
Kevin still hit hard now.
Here. We saw Kevin McBride. Kevin McBride took those shots.
Yeah, but Mike Tyson still hits hard now. You see his training?
Yeah, I did. But those are 3-second clips. Why are they split up to 3-second clips? Why? If he was that doesn't mean, bro. He's getting tired. You're delusional.
Do you think if he was getting that tired, do you think he would actually go in the ring and risk his whole championship title?
it ain't no title.
Okay, well, I'm saying, listen, he don't want to get beat by a YouTuber. That's what I'm trying to say.
And
so, do you think he would go into the ring and fight a YouTuber if he was tired and didn't have enough endurance or strength or anything else?
You don't know Mike Tyson's ego. His ego is out of this world when he's in fight mode. So yes, he would, because a little small part of him sees Jake as a YouTuber. He doesn't take him as serious. We saw him laughing at the press conference.
Okay, but you don't know what he's thinking at home or when he's in that ring. He probably realized that he can get beat, and so he's not going to let this dude, some random YouTuber who been in the ring for 5 years, beat him. He's been in the ring for years. Mike got over 40 or 50 fights that he won.
Let me ask you something. Tyron Woodley had 30 fights. Okay, did you think he wanted his legacy to be going by a YouTuber? So all that is going. So like when you think of Tyron Woodley, do you seriously think he wants to think that people will think about him as the guy that got knocked out by a Disney YouTuber, Disney Channel YouTuber?
But Mike Tyson is not him.
Nate Diaz, he was another world champion. He got knocked down by Jake Paul. He lost to Jake Paul. Did you think he wanted to lose to Jake Paul and be remembered as the champion that lost to Jake Paul, a Disney cringy YouTuber? No. All those guys got knocked out by Jake Paul. They're not in the same
class as Mike Tyson.
They're not. But those guys, bro, Mike Tyson's not going to be able to go in there and do what those guys did because those guys were younger. Nate Diaz, 35. Tyron Woodley, 45. This dude is almost 60. Mike Tyson said in the press conference that his body was literally all aching and stuff because he's 58.
That doesn't mean that he's not older. Going to
he
win.
He can't do it anymore.
I think he can. I think he can, Sean.
His bones are weakening.
How do you know?
Because he said it in the press conference yesterday.
He didn't say his bones were weakening.
He didn't say his bones was weak. He said he wished he was playing because he said his body was aching. He's taking it serious. Last 4 years ago, he didn't take the exhibition as serious when he fought Roy Jones Jr. because it was an exhibition. None of that stuff goes on their pro record. So,
but this is, and that's why I think he's not going to let that happen. He's not going to let a lose happen.
He's not going to let it happen, but it's going to happen. Being not delusional knows that Jake Paul's a decent amateur boxer. He it's just that it's his name. That's why people don't take it as serious. Put him against someone like Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, Mike Tyson is going to lose. Put Mike Tyson against Tyson Fury, he loses. He's going to
Mike
lose.
Mike Tyson has, I forgot, what did I say? 40 knockouts.
He got 56 wins. Okay. Yeah, he does. But who did that?
How many knockouts do he got? Let me see.
56.
How many knockouts does Mike Tyson have in his career? I just said it before. I don't remember.
It's 56.
It's not 56. Let me see.
Yeah, it is. He was dangerous.
Let's see. This damn thing. Let's see.
Here is information from Wikipedia.
56.
He has total of 58 wins. 58 fights, 50 wins. He got, like I said, 40-some knockouts. 44. He only lost 6 games. 6 matches. 6 fights. Out of 58 fights.
But only 2 of those was people that was supposed to be him, like Evander Holyfield, Buster Douglas. He lost the other ones. He lost to bums that he shouldn't have been getting beaten by. Guys with terrible records, more terrible records than Jake Paul. Those are guys that he should not be getting knocked out by. And it's because he was past his prime. He was washed.
Listen, Michael Gerard Tyson is going to beat Jake Paul butt.
Okay, let me just show you this photo.
Okay. Photo's my butt, man. Photo's my butt. You can laugh all day. This boy right here, y'all, man. I can't wait till Tyson beat that boy's ass. And you're gonna be paying D-Shep $100, and then you how much?
He was walking with a cane.
It doesn't matter that he was walking with a cane back then, okay?
Back then, that was just about a couple months ago.
It doesn't matter. Why was he on a cane?
Because he's older, bro.
No, that's not why he was on a cane.
Yes,
no.
Look.
No.
He takes mushrooms, bro. He takes mushrooms every day.
Now you know what he takes. Now you in his house?
Not anymore. He's eating raw meat, and you know
how do you know what he takes? You talk about gossip stuff. How do you know?
Can you let me speak?
Okay, go ahead.
So in the press conference, you know how Mike Tyson used to walk out to Tupac? He did it this time. He had a serious relationship with Tupac. He walked out with No, he didn't walk out with him, but he walked out to the song with He walked out to the song about Tupac.
Okay.
And he used to do that back in the day before he would go out there and kill those guys in the ring. So that's what he did this time. So Mike Tyson, there's him in a wheelchair.
It doesn't matter. Something happened.
You're delusional.
No, I'm
Mike
not.
Tyson, he's gonna try to bring out because he's older, and so Mike Tyson's gonna try to go out there and he's gonna try to do what he used to do, which he will be able to do in the 3 rounds. But I do not see Mike Tyson winning. I do see
he had back issues when he was doing.
I know, and you know why? Because he's older.
No,
and
you
he's
can have.
Listen,
he
suffered a lot of head
too.
trauma too. He has a lot of head trauma. So Jake Paul, he already has like one knockout power. He knocked down Tommy Fury, a younger guy. He knocked down those other guys. So he's already fighting. Not only that he's fighting someone in their prime, he's fighting someone with decent power. Punch power, and that dude, Uncle Mike, already has.
Y'all going back to a video from 2022, footage of him walking around with a cane and then being in a wheelchair because his back issue. This is 2024. He's been strengthening his body. He's been working out. He's been doing a lot, training in the ring.
He has, but again, he is older. Again, let me say this: put aside the name. If it wasn't Jake Paul, and it was another amateur skilled boxer. He goes in there versus Mike Tyson. He's in his prime. He has a lot of knockout power. He knocked out a lot of guys. Who are you picking?
I'm still picking Mike Tyson.
Tyson Fury versus Mike Tyson. Who's winning?
Mike Tyson.
I can't. I'm done. I am done. Yep, I'm done. Mike Tyson is cooked up. He's gonna get knocked out on $100.
Y'all, he walked out. Hey, E. Nicole, thank you so much for coming by, showing support. Y'all make sure y'all show E. Nicole some support. And thanks to LJ, too, for coming by, showing support. Y'all, my son walked out and laughed. Y'all heard him. Thank you so much, Sean. Thank you. All right, so he believes, like he just said, that Jake Paul is going to take this boxing match. I still say Tyson. You know, I understand that Tyson is older, maybe a little slower, whatever the case is, but I still think his years of experience, his hard hits, his knowledge and everything in that ring is going to be different. It's going to be more effective than Jake Paul's, and that's how he's going to win that match. And I just believe he's going to win. I really, truly do. And y'all know when that fight starts, you know, good and damn well, I'm going to give you guys coverage with my son laughing and talking too. All right, so stay tuned for that. All right. So it is what it is. I do believe that Tyson is going to win. A lot of people believe that Jake is going to win because of his age and things like that. So we will see. All right. Okay. So let's go ahead and go to the next story. Y'all can let me know what do you guys think too. And he said that his sciatic nerve was messing up back then in 2022. That put him in a wheelchair on a cane. And yes, sciatic nerve can affect so many people of different ages, but yeah, of course, when you get older, it can affect you more. Let's keep it real. But younger people get it too. You know what I'm saying? So, like again, we will see. All right. So in the comment section, y'all can tell me who you got, Jake Paul or Mike Tyson, and tell me why. All right. So let's move on to our topic real quick because I don't have too much longer. Let me go ahead and do that. That was a good conversation, a 42 minutes conversation. All right. Let's go ahead and go to this other topic real quick. Okay, so this topic is regarding this evil ass mother. All right, this mom here, her name is, hold on, let me show you a picture of her first. Hold on, y'all, wait. And that's the little boy. All right, so let's go ahead and go this. Okay. Hurry up, thing. Hold on, let me go to it, y'all. Hold on for 1 second. So police officers, y'all, released a statement saying that the 28-year-old mom who brutally unalived her 8-year-old son, Louis, was sentenced to 30 years in prison for that act, okay? During an interview with investigators, the mother reportedly said that she had taken him to school and that he had disappeared by the time she came to collect him in the afternoon. Anyway, police began to suspect the boy's mother. So that's according to the judge, when CCTV footage at the school did not back up her story. I tell you, when people be lying, again, like I said last night, when I was talking about defraud, people don't think about their actions and think about stuff before they do it. The same thing with these people who unalive their children and other people. They just don't think about anything. They just do the act and just do stupid shit and end up getting caught like she did. Anyway, according to court documents, the mother, Veronica, unalived her son after the boy reportedly discovered she was having an affair with his grandfather. What? Prosecutors said that the mother unalived her son with the with electrical cables and abandoned his body in a remote area after he found out about their relationship. What the heck is wrong with some of these moms, man? And then his mom was having an affair with her husband's dad. And the little boy found out, and so she unalived her son so her son wouldn't tell. And the thing about it, that's stupid. Because if you unalive your son and then you're found out, then you're gonna go to jail and everybody gonna know anyway. It don't even make no sense. Anyway, during an interview with investigators, the mother reportedly said that she had taken him to school and that he had disappeared by the time she came to collect him in the afternoon. Authorities in Italy began to suspect the boy's mother, Judge Real said, when CCTV footage at the school did not back up her story. That is crazy. The boy's body was eventually found by a hunter. He had suffered a severe head injury. She was found guilty of the boy's murder and of concealing a body. The mother finally confessed that her son had been unalived and blamed her husband's father, Andre. She told an earlier court hearing that he had helped to plot and then carried out the murder because Loris had caught them having, you know what. Andre denied the claims and is threatening to sue his daughter-in-law for slander. Okay, let's see. Again, this is one evil ass mom. You know, when you become a parent, I thought you're supposed to take care of your kids, love your kids, protect them, and things like this. All these stories that I've been telling you guys about since last week of these evil ass moms makes you wonder what the hell is wrong with these people. How are you going to be? Look, having an affair with your husband's father is one thing. You shouldn't be doing that either. However, to go beyond that and unalive your own son because he found out so you wouldn't get caught. Clearly, she didn't give a shit about her husband in the first place because otherwise she wouldn't be cheating. Let me tell y'all straight up. People cheat. They don't give a shit. I don't give a damn about y'all talking about people have been together for 20 years and 30 years after the husband cheat and things like that. And these wives supporting them. I still say they don't give a shit. Some people stay with people because it's just, they're content. Okay, they're scared to be out on their own. They've been together so long. They looking at the kids, many different reasons. They self-esteem is low and just all types of stuff. A lot of times if a woman cheat on a man, he's ready to go. All right. I don't know why women keep these men around when they know they're no good, that they're cheating. How the hell do you want a man that's been kissing and doing things to another woman? Why do you still want this man? I don't understand that. Why do you want to share? So I don't understand why she was all so crazy when the son found out and had to unalive him. She didn't give a shit anyway. She shouldn't have cared. She should have went and told her husband what she was doing versus unaliving her son. She didn't give two shits about her little boy at all. Let's go ahead and read some of these comments. Sergio said we need to change laws because CPS is getting too much power. We need a new bill to be passed, especially for parents or families who are not abusive to their kids but falling victim to a corrupt CPS system. True, but how's this related to this damn story? If the CPS would have came in on this lady, they could have possibly saved this little boy's life. So why is this person talking about this? Yeah, we already know Child Protective Service sometimes mess up and take kids out of homes that they shouldn't. Okay, especially when you got people calling in, a bunch of lies. And then CPS go investigate and think that these lies are true. Anyway, Linda said, what a sick and evil person. Then you unalive your child when she's supposed to protect him. Why she didn't do her dirty things far away so her child didn't see. If she wanted to be a pig with the grandpa. And that's what I'm trying to say. Why are you doing all this stuff in the house? And what attracted her to this older dude in the first place? A grandpa? Come on, girl. CS said pigs have more intelligence and would not unalive their babies. This thing is a creature. And I agree. She's a creature. All right. I don't know what she is. So Jason said, fact is the most dangerous place for a child is in the mother's room. and if born in the mother's care. I don't know about the mother's womb if it's the most dangerous place, okay? And in some moms' hands, just like in some dads' hands, these kids are born into a dangerous environment, point blank. Let's see. So Dress here says, shaking my head. She didn't have to unalive that boy. Shaking my head. That's her fault. She cheated on her husband with the grandfather. Shame on her for even doing that. And the sick grandfather too. Shaking my head. Prayers to the husband and to the innocent child. And you know what? I honestly believe some of her stories, her story about the grandfather was also in on this, because he probably was. Let's keep it real. I don't know why I believe that he probably was as well. I don't know for sure. That's why I said I kind of believe that part of it. However, as the mom, she shouldn't have still did that, y'all. I'm sorry. You don't just take a child's life because they know that you was cheating. She didn't care anyway, so she shouldn't have cared. That's crazy. Stand Up said, why prison? These crimes are being committed every day because to them, prison is easy. Spend some time and get released for good behavior. What about the innocent kid she unalive? His life was unfairly taken by a selfish woman. Myrna said, that's the truth. She got it easy in prison. I think they should be treated the same way her son was treated. Let her feel what her innocent son felt while she was unaliving him. Somebody said only 30 years. It should be life. No parole or DEATH. She unalived the child. Yeah, because I forgot how old this lady is. I think they should have gave her life in there. Life. Somebody said, how much time have you spent in prison? Jade said, you're completely out of touch with reality if you think prison is fun or some vacation. That's just insane to even think about that. I agree. I was wondering about that too. I just don't want to be elaborating on all these comments, but I don't know how she think. I guess because when she watched some prisoners talk about it, the way they talk about it, they act like it's not a big deal. But, they're going to do that because they don't want you to know that they had it hard there, that they got lonely. They got tired of being in that cell and going outside, people watching them, telling them what to do, the food, them reading their mail, their email, listening in on their phone calls. You can't tell me that these people are happy incarcerated because it's too much stuff that you're like a damn baby. You don't have you still have rights, but you don't have like the rights that you have when you're not a prisoner. And just the thought of sharing a damn cell that's probably big as my bathroom in there, with some other man or woman, and then you got to use the bathroom in front of them. What about when you have to defecate? I mean, what do you do? Put a sheet up so they can't see you? But what about the smell? It's just so disgusting when I think about it. And what about the women who get on their menses and stuff? You got to do all this stuff in front of other people, So who really, wants to live like this? And like I said, some people do glamorize it, some prisoners and stuff when they get out or while they're in there. But I don't really think it's all like that when you look down at it, because they're not going to tell you. Some prisoners will, but for the most part, a lot of men especially try to act brave, and they try to not to tell you about certain things there because they don't want to seem like they're weak. You see what I'm saying? Or a simp or anything like that. So I don't think prison is all that easy. It may be not as hard as we think it should be, but I don't think it's that easy either. Because imagine being inside of a facility and you're there for 20, 30 years, even 10, even 5. And you're seeing the same people. Somebody's telling you what to do. They're telling you what to eat. They're giving you what to eat. Only time you can get out if you have a visitor, you can, go out there and meet them, or if you get sick, or, when you go outside or you go work out, or, what do they call that? Yard time, I guess. Or if you have a job inside the prison, they don't even pay you like you would get paid out there. So how could that be something, that you are happy to be in? And I think people get content in there, and if they know they're going to be there for 10, 20 years, they just start getting used to being there and just accept reality, So that's what I think that's all about. And I think it's not an easy thing to do, because if you just imagine you get thrown into jail, even just jail, and you're sentenced to 3 years or whatever the case is, a year, a lot of people go crazy with that. You know what I'm saying? Because a year is a long time when you're sitting in a cell, and at nighttime they turn off lights and shit. You got to go to bed all early. You got to wake up super early. It's just weird shit. Nobody wants to experience that if they don't have to. Point blank, unless something is wrong with them. Lynn said, wow, I read all the bad stuff happening in this evil world. I pray God comes and take the good people. Sick to you know what of hearing about all the murders, killings, shooting kids, hurting animals. It's so freaking sad. Makes you almost scared to go anywhere and enjoy life a little. Okay. Somebody said, Grandma, don't vote for a Democrat. And then Grandma said, I'm not voting for Trump either. I know that's right. So a lot of people are tripping out about the 30 years. She should have had more years, but we don't know how their prisons are in Italy. It may be hardcore. So I'm pretty sure she's not going to have an easy time in prison. And I do express my condolences and sympathy out to this little boy's other family members and his dad especially, because that's a sad situation when you lose a child, and especially in the hands of their mother. So my condolences and sympathy is expressed out to the little boy's father and the other family members. And I hope that this woman gets everything that she deserves coming to her in prison. I really do, because what she did was really awful. And honestly, that grandfather needs to be held accountable as well. He's not innocent in this whole thing, because he sat right there and disrespected his son by having an affair with his son's wife. Okay. And if he did tell her to get rid of his grandson, he need to be in trouble as well. But if he did do it, trust me, he'll get what he needs to get too. It may not be with the legal system, but he'll get it. And that's on everything. So what do you guys think about that story? It's a hot ass mess. Hey, Brown Sweet, thank you so much for coming by, showing support. Y'all make sure y'all show Brown Sweet some support and check her out. All right. So like I just said, what do you guys think about that? I mean, the mom unaliving her son with a electrical cord because her son found out about her cheating habits with her father-in-law, and she didn't want him to tell the dad, so she decides to unalive him. And then she pretended like he disappeared when he came home from school, I guess, or at school, even though they had the video footage that showed that what she was saying was not true. All right. Then she took her son's body, I believe, out to a deserted location and got rid of him. So that's, like I said, it's really pathetic. It's just very evil to do that, and I really feel sorry for the little boy, and this mom needs to be incarcerated for life, in my opinion. She really does. Now, let's look up this real quick. This dude said the most dangerous place for a child is the mom's womb. Let's just see if this is true. I always like to find out stuff when I'm reading these comments. Let's see. He could be right. Let's check and see. What is the... Wait, damn. I didn't even go back to the thing. Hold on, y'all. Let me go back. Let's see. I got to hurry up too. What is the most dangerous place for a child? It surely isn't that. Okay, let me see. What is the most dangerous place on the body for a baby? They still don't say that. I mean, of course, anything can happen while you're pregnant, like uterus rupture, and umbilical cord prolapse, and shoulder dystocia. When their shoulders are too big to come through this that area. But that's not the most dangerous world for a baby. I don't know where these people get this information. Let's see, the most dangerous part of a pregnancy. Okay, the first trimester of pregnancy is defined as up to 14 weeks. Just harmful exposure during the first trimester. I don't know why he says the most dangerous place for a baby is the womb. Okay, let me just ask them again. Is the most dangerous place for a baby the womb? Let's see. No, I tell you, people get online and say the most stupidest shit. And I knew he wasn't saying anything true, because they actually say the womb is safe. All right. It says right here, the womb is generally safe for a baby with the I can't even say it. You know what I'm trying to say. Amniotic fluid in thick uterine walls, helping to prevent shock. Also, the baby is protected by the uterine muscles and abdominal cavity. But they say as the baby grows, it can become exposed to more injury because the uterus leaves the bony protection of the pelvis. So it's not a dangerous place for a daggone baby. I don't know where these people get this shit from in comment sections and on YouTube. They be saying some of the stupidest shit. And then people listen to this and don't even go check it out. That's why here on my channel, I check out when I hear stuff that I just know can't be true. I don't even know why he said that. Now, for some people, the most dangerous place is the womb because they be doing so much, drinking, doing drugs, having sex with a bunch of different people, not taking care of themselves, not eating correctly, things like that. But that's for the people who do that. Just like the most dangerous place could be the mom if the mom is crazy and got mental things going on or any type of weird shit going on and she unalives her or abuses her child. Now, it could be dangerous for them, but we're talking about regular people. So I don't know why this person made these statements. It's plainly crazy. Okay, but anyway, in the comment section, if you guys watch this in the replay or whatever, just tell me what do you guys think about this story. This lady unaliving her 8-year-old son with the electrical cable because her son found out about her cheating shit with her father-in-law. And so she unalived her son because she didn't want her husband to find out. It's like she wasn't thinking. If they find out that you unalive your son, your husband is going to find out about you cheating as well as unaliving his son. That's stupid. I don't know how people think. It's plainly crazy. And I feel sorry for, the father and of course for the son and everything because she ended his life at 8 years old. He didn't get a chance to experience anything. And I think she should have gotten more than 30 years too. 30 years is not enough. When you take somebody's life, you should be given at least 70 years, straight up. If they're 8 years old, you need to deduct 8 years off the 70 and give them that many years. If they're older, you need to do the same thing. Point blank. And maybe even add a couple more years on there so you can never get out. You should never be up for parole, probation, or anything else. That don't make no sense. And they ass need to be held in solitary confinement for at least a couple weeks, just for doing that. Point blank. Now, let's go ahead and move on, guys. See. So now let me go ahead and make you guys a little bit more happier, okay? Because we just talking about that. I mean, the first thing was cool, but this right here is like depressing news, all right? So let's go ahead and talk about something a little bit more happier. Like, for example, let's go ahead and talk about 6 items that you can get at DT to make your holiday a little bit more less costly, all right? So let's see. So 6 things, the 6 things are you can get some kitty multicolor faction sunglasses for $1.25 or $1.50 at your DT, which is Dollar Tree. All right, versus going out there paying more for sunglasses when you know your kid's gonna lose them or something like that. And you can definitely get them at the Dollar Tree with the ultraviolet protection in them as well. All right, and then they come in different colors and different designs and things like that. And if your kids lose them, you don't have to worry about the price or anything. All right. Number 2 is Cooking Concepts bamboo skewers, and those are just the little skewers you use to put inside, like if you put beef on them or chicken, kebab or something like that on it, and you can get those for $1.25, or you can put veggies on it too. All right, you can put the meat and the veggies on there if you're grilling. Anyway, they are only $1.25 at Dollar Tree, and I think it's like 10 or so. No, it's 100 come inside of that container. All right. So yeah, if you need those and you're grilling, Dollar Tree is the place to go for those skewers. All right. They're called Cooking Concepts bamboo skewers. The next one is the Cooking Concepts Deluxe Slotted Barbecue Spatulas. And those are super long, and they do have those at Dollar Tree for $1.25. Why spend a lot for those? You're going to use it on the grill. Unless you got a fancy grill that you have to use special things with, then you can't use a spatula. But if you just got a regular grill and things like that, you can go to Dollar Tree and pick this spatula up for $1.25 and save yourself some money. They are normally priced at like $7.99. So of course, if you go to Dollar Tree, it's only $1.25. And at some stores, they're higher than $7.99. Just like those skewers. Those skewers are usually $2 and up, but at Dollar Tree, you can get them just for $1.25. And the sunglasses are usually for kids or $3, $5, $10, $20. You can go to Dollar Tree and get those at a way cheaper cost and save some money and use the money for something else. The next thing is dill pickle chips. You can go to Dollar Tree and get the Breckenridge Farms hamburger dill pickle chips for only $1.25 versus paying $3.25 or $4.25 or $5.25 for the same product. They also got the Mount Olive hamburger dill chips too, which are $1.50 as well, or $1.25. But at the regular stores, they can run from $3.19 on up, especially with prices going up. Just make sure all that shit is made in the USA. All right. Let's see what else they got on here. Did I only did 4? This is only 4. Where's the rest? Okay, here we go. Let's see. Okay, next is the Betty Crocker Suddenly Pasta Salad. You can get that for $1.25. And of course, again, if you go to Target or somewhere like that, you're gonna pay like $2.99, $3 something, $4 or $5 for that same item. So why not get it? It's name brand Betty Crocker Suddenly Pasta Salad. Why not get it at Dollar Tree and save yourself some money to use for something else for the holiday? And then they got a McCormick round storage containers. They are $1.25 a piece, and you can put leftover food in here as long as it's BPA free. You can use that. All right. And most of their products there at Dollar Tree, if that isn't BPA free, you can pick up another storage container there that is. Okay. But you can use that obviously to store, your leftovers, or even give it out to your guests, because it's only $1.25, so you can let them keep that. Okay, versus going to the regular store paying $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10 for the same product. Plus, you can't give it out to guests. If you do, you're going to be replacing it. As long as they're BPA free and safe and can do the job, why not go to Dollar Tree and pick up some of these little cheap things and save yourself money? So again, you can get the McCormick round storage containers, which I can show you a picture of it. Okay, I didn't want to get up, but I'll show it to you guys. So you can do this, okay? That's the storage container at Dollar Tree. You can they got different ones there too. If that one is not BPA free, you can just get another one. Then you can do this Betty Crocker Suddenly Pasta Salad. Okay, it's name brand. Okay, you can even mix that in. You can go and get another brand of pasta salad too, and you can mix that in. You can get a regular, more popular brand at the regular grocery store. Then you can go to Dollar Tree and get 2 or 3 of those and mix them in together. You know what I'm saying? They make you have more pasta, but save a little money. You can also get these Breckenridge Farms hamburger dill pickle chips, and they also have olives there too. Everything for the burgers and stuff like that, and for hot dogs. Just make sure it's made in America. That's all I can say. And look at the dates. Then they have this Cooking Concepts Deluxe Spatula for the barbecue grill. Unless you have some kind of special barbecue grill, this will work good. Only for $1.25. You can even get 2. And then you can get these Cooking Concept bamboo skewers that you can use to put the little chicken, little beef, veggies, or whatever when you grill them and stuff. You take them off the grill, they make it look fancy. They have a really nice table scape, I think that's what you call it, dish scape, or whatever the case is, food creation or whatever, plate. It just looks better when you make it look really nice. And then you get some cheap sunglasses for your kids, even for yourself. $1.25, $1.50 versus paying all this money, especially the way people lose, their sunglasses, or your kids lose their sunglasses, and they have ultraviolet protection in them. So just make sure you get those type, okay? And those are some things you can get for cheap at Dollar Tree, so you can save some money to do other things on for the holiday. What am I doing? Man, there you go. Hey, Bronze Flat Power Guy. Y'all make sure y'all check Bronze out and show him some love and support. So yeah, so head out to your Dollar Tree, get those little cheap items, y'all. Save yourself money so you can buy more food, to eat for Memorial Day. All right. So let's go ahead. Oh, in the comment section, you can tell me if you ever shopped at Dollar Tree and what's your favorite item there. Point blank. All right. So let's go over the next thing. I think that's it. Let me see. Hold on. I'll give you guys a little breaking news, then we're going to get out of here. It's 2:35, so I need to get out of here in a minute. All right. So let's go to give you guys a little breaking news real quick, and that's going to be it. It's just breaking news. All right. So anyway, some things I did not get a chance to tell you guys about. Here we go. We're going to talk about that tomorrow, man. Let's see. What do I have here for breaking news? Let me just go to the actual news, okay? And just do stories there because everything on my phone, I pretty much covered it. And then some things that I do have here, I don't want to cover today. I want to do an actual live about it. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Let's just go to news break. Damn. Let's see what's happening in the world today. All right? We're not going to cover that. Wait a minute. I don't believe this shit right here. A massive sea creatures on the California coast. I know this some bull crap. Let me see this, y'all, real quick. So they claim they got a video. Let's see. Oh, please. These are humpback whales put it on show in their natural habitat during a sailing expedition on May the 7th. Okay. I knew they was going to be tripping out. Let me see if we can look at this video. If it's not on YouTube, we can. Let's see. Okay, we can look at it. Let me show y'all real quick. Oh, I guess we can look at it, but we're going to look at it today really quick. What the hell? Oh, wait a minute. I turned the camera off. Or did I? Okay, I don't know what the hell I be doing over here on this camera. Wait a minute. I got the wrong damn thing going. Wait, how do you do this? What did I do on this camera? I be doing stupid stuff on this phone every day. Been on this phone for ages in this computer. Okay. So these whales put on a little show for everybody, okay? That's what they're doing. These are the massive creatures that they saw on the coast. All right. They are big. They are beautiful. That's for everything. So we're going to stop this right quick. I knew it was going to be some bullshit. The way they put the article, they act like it was going to be something that we never seen before. I knew it was going to just be some bull crap. But anyway, I'm glad they got this footage because it is a sight to see. So it was a pair of giant humpback whales. They put on a show, y'all. All right. So let's see what else. Let's see what else did they do. So he said we were out at sea for hours in big waves, eyes eagerly scanning the horizon for just one glimpse. I had 2 expert marine biologists on my team. On the horizon, I noticed a distortion, thinking perhaps it was the exhaust from another ship. It was the breath mist of a giant humpback whale. I had never seen a whale before, and when the 2 giant humpback whales fully breached and spun in the air, I was speechless, as were my biologist friends. All right. It was one of the best days of my life. Grateful for another epic California trip, a land of such diversity in beauty. All right. I always say that word crazy. All right. So anyway, this video was posted by Michael Hodges, who is the author, and I want to give him credit for that video. I couldn't show the whole thing, but if you guys want to see it, just type in Michael Hodges humpback whales footage, and you can see the entire video. It is pretty impressive, to see these creatures in person while you're on a ship, and then they put on the show. I mean, I've been outside and been places and animals like monkeys and stuff put on the show, birds, and I took a video of that. That was absolutely breathtaking. So I can imagine them sitting there watching this. They probably was like, wow. All right. And those damn whales are huge. So let's see what else we got here. So Tyrese, he exited a show, y'all, through his mid-performance to allegedly avoid being served with the lawsuit papers. He's not the only one. People do all types of stuff to not be served. They move from hotels to hotels, places to relatives' houses to different relative houses. They move from place to place. You know what I'm saying? So they won't get those papers. But one thing they don't realize is that even when you try to avoid this, if you go to the judge and let the judge know this, and you fill out a couple forms, guess what? Certain lawsuits certain paperwork will still go through and your ass will still be charged. Point blank. Now, I don't know about this right here with the lawsuit, how it works, but I know with certain things, it still goes on if you go ahead and finish, doing everything that you need to do to get it done. So all this avoiding shit, you're just wasting your breath. So let's see what they said. They said that this dude jumped off the stage and walked up the side steps as he made his way to the exit while he was singing, "How You Gonna Act Like That?" And he kept on singing and expressed his appreciation for the crowd before making a successful leave. Now, I think we can watch this real quick. So let's watch this real. Well, no, because he's going to be singing, so it's going to be a copyright claim. But you can go to X, Twitter, and you can type in Austin at A Ferris Wheel. He has the video up there, okay, of Tyrese getting served legal documents while performing "How You Gonna Act Like That?" All right, and I know it's funny. I wish I could. Let me see if I can watch without. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm about to turn the music down. Let me see. So yeah, he's basically singing that song, "How You Gonna Act Like This?" or "How You Gonna Act Like That?" And he's walking off that damn stage at the same time, and people are just looking crazy. So he won't get those papers. Somebody said, "I don't know why he acted that way. That's a frivolous lawsuit, and it isn't going anywhere. Any good lawyer can have it tossed. That barber dude is just a broke ass Karen. He's a nobody trying to make money suing people." They said the ex-wife is trying to sue him. She needs money, apparently really bad. Somebody else said he needs to learn how to fight in court. What he did, taking off, practically gave the upper hand 50% to that shitbag barber. Lawsuits are like when you buy real estate. What isn't worth anything today is worth a ton tomorrow, and vice versa. Let's see what else everybody else said. You can still serve this. Let me check something out real quick. Let's see. Hold on. What time is it? Okay, I got to hurry. I got 10 more minutes. Hold on, y'all. Can you still sue somebody if they avoid getting court documents? Let's see what they say. Well, they're telling you about what happens in California, but I don't know what happens where he's at. Let's see. Okay, here, let's see. So they said, first, if the person you are trying to serve won't take whatever it is you're trying to serve, example, summons and complaints to initiate a civil action, if the process server gets into the defendant's presence, announces that she is there to serve legal papers, and is told by the person that he won't accept them, the language will likely be much saltier. The process server need only drop them at the person's feet. At that point, service is deemed both sufficient and complete. Second, in most jurisdictions, if it proves difficult to serve someone, process can be nailed and mailed, meaning left in a conspicuous place at the person's last known address, and simultaneously mailed by certified mail return receipt requested to the person's last known address. See? You don't have to know their addresses. You don't have to serve them personally. It depends on the state you're in. So when you stupid asses try to not take paperwork, you better learn your laws. Learn the laws all the way instead of trying to comprehend that shit and you're not comprehending it correctly. And then they said, then when you are ready to obtain a default judgment and the defendant appears at the last possible moment to avoid the default, you have my permission to laugh ever so quietly under your breath. And if you don't come, you are still going to be held accountable. When I went to court 2 weeks ago, the judge explained this to me. That was just last week. She explained it in detail. I already knew it though, because I looked it up already. Because people avoid trying to get paperwork. They will live in different hotels. They will live with different relatives. Some relatives won't cooperate, even though you can send people stuff in such a sneaky way that they will be forced to take it. You know what I'm saying? To open the door and get the paperwork. You would basically not even have to answer your door. You can do it so many ways, man. You really can. But if those ways don't work, you can do just what they said. It's some more stuff that you can do too that I didn't mention, and I'm not going to mention. You have to look it up. And they are going to still be served because you tried to serve them. All right. And so when they don't show their stupid ass up for court, whatever you're going to court for is going to be automatically, you're going to win, point blank. So why wouldn't you go to court to defend yourself if you think you didn't do anything? So when you run from shit, it just shows that your ass is guilty. All right, because if you know you didn't do anything, why would you be running like Tyrese did? If he's innocent, he don't need to run. Just go ahead and be served, and go ahead and let them know this lady lying or this Barbie lying or whoever, and let it be. And show them proof. That's what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Not run like a little bitch. Let's see what these people are talking about. They repeating the same thing. See, a default judgment and to proceed to collect from you, or either by doing whatever they trying to do. Because like even when I was serving the nail people when they cut my grand toe. Okay, so I had somebody do the processing and serving because I didn't want to pay nothing. Okay, so the person did it. The bitch came to the door, excuse my language, to the business. She came out, threw the paper down, and basically was trying to push the person. And the person was moving back so she wouldn't get in an altercation with the lady. But this stupid ass lady didn't know she was still served. Okay. However, she was talking about she wasn't coming to court and all this other shit. So somebody else came in her place. I guess the owner, I don't know, one of the other owners, because they was doing all types of bullshit. Anyway, let me tell you something. I ended up winning. It don't even matter. And they had to pay me point blank. Like I said before, you can throw papers on the ground. You can give it back to the process server. You cannot even answer the door. Okay. You can do whatever you want to do. You can move from place to place, live in hotels, live with different relatives, close your business, whatever the fuck you want to do. When that person go up to that judge and tell them that they have exhausted all of their necessary means to serve you, the judge tells you what else you can do. Okay. Just like I'm going to do this. And then when you do that, then guess what? Once the judge get all the information, the judge makes the decision what he or she wants to do. And if the judge thinks you're guilty, then you are done for it. And that's just on everything. So it's just best when you're served to go ahead and go to court, especially if you don't think you did anything. Why are you running like the little coward you are? All right, don't run. Just stay there, get those paperwork, and go to court and defend yourself so you won't have to pay anything or have anything done to you if you think you are innocent. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why they do this. And then clearly people don't believe reading the laws. You have to look at the laws in both states if a person is in a different state. But if I am in a state and I'm taking you to court, my laws over here definitely going to tell me that I can do that. And the judge that I have definitely told me everything that I can do. So anyway, I don't know why Tyrese did all that shit. I just don't know. But it is what it is. That's what he did. All right, we're going to have time for one more story, and that's going to be it, y'all. Let's see. Mike Tyson. Okay, hold on. Let me go back to Newsweek. I'm all on Mike Tyson fight again and Jake Paul. Let's go back to news break, y'all, to get one more story today. Let's see what else happened. Okay, so we all know that, well, I don't know if you do know, but some Red Lobsters are closing down, okay? Just to let you guys know that. So you got some Red Lobsters. Route 21 is definitely going out of business. You got 99-cent store that went out of business. JCPenney's may be on the list. Macy's, Big Lots. There's so many stores, y'all. And some of this is because of the CV-19 thing, all right? Let's see what else we got here. So, wait a minute. They're talking about Red Lobster closing. They closed abruptly, too. 50 locations in California and Idaho and some other people. Let's see. We don't want to read that. Maybe I'll cover this in another story and make a whole live one. Let me just save this. That would make a good live. So I don't want to tell you guys about that either. So let's see what else we got. Oh, that's sad. So I'll tell you guys this story real quick and then I'm out of here. So a body of a man traveling down Colorado River on a wooden raft with dog was found in the Grand Canyon National Park. That's sad. Thomas Robertson A 50-year-old man from Santa Fe, New Mexico, was believed to have attempted to travel down the Colorado River on a wooden raft with his dog before abandoning the vessel at Lee's Ferry, just a few miles south of Arizona's border with Utah, according to a statement from the National Park Service detailing the incident. Anyway, the National Park Service personnel were notified of a body in the river near River Mile 6 on Friday. Park rangers responded and recovered the body, which was transported to Lee's Ferry and transferred to the Coconino County Medical Examiner's office, park officials said. Initial information indicates the body is that of missing person Thomas L. Robinson. And then the coroner confirmed that, okay? Now, the circumstances around how Robinson may have passed on is currently unknown, and the investigation into his unaliving is ongoing. Additionally, authorities did not disclose the whereabouts of the dog or whether or not the canine survived. Park officials said no additional information regarding the case will be made available at this time. Did he commit the S word? And then why did he take his dog? I don't understand people. If you're gonna, I don't know if he offed himself or not, but if you are going to off yourself, why do some people take their animals, their children, their spouses, their friends? Why do that? Don't take other people with you when you're doing this weird stuff. The dog probably got drowned, or some coyotes might have gotten him. It was an old dog. That's sad, man. Why did stupid ass man do this? Let's see. A lot of people say I feel bad for that dog. Where's the dog? He put this damn dog in a boat with him while he decided to possibly end his life. This other person said, where the F is the dog? Is anyone searching, actively searching for the innocent dog? Piece of shit human. Somebody said whoever wrote this article, and I agree, should go back to school, get some facts first. Right? They don't ever give you facts. Somebody else said, why did he even try to do this? Rest in peace, sir, and probably to your doggy too. But I thought they said that he got out of the boat. Let's look at here and see. Damn, what did I do with the damn story? I thought they said that he got out of the boat. Let's see. He went down that river in a wooden raft. Okay. He attempted to travel down the river on the raft with his dog before abandoning the vessel at Lee's Ferry, just a few miles south of Arizona's border with Utah. So when he abandoned the vessel, he abandoned it into the water. And why did he get into the water? Was something wrong with the boat? But if he would have abandoned it because of the water, it would have seemed that the dog would have got out with him. But who's to say the dog did not get out with him? So I don't know for sure if this guy committed the S word or what. And when we get some more details on the story, maybe we can make give our real opinions on it. Because right now we really can't, because we don't know exactly if the man jumped out because he was committing the S word, or if he jumped out because something was going on with the boat, because it is wooden and he was going down the river. And he had the dog go with him. We just don't know because they didn't give out a lot of information. It's just plainly weird. Okay. But anyway, I hope it wasn't the S word. And the dog is probably deceased as well. I don't know. But anyway, my prayers are sending out to the family members. Okay. It's a sad situation. Somebody said he might have had a mental illness, or he could have just been depressed or something like that. A lot of people feel sad for the dog because he didn't have any choice. Again, if this was an S mission, he should have never took the dog with him. Damn. Somebody said, then why even mention the dog if you're not going to find out if it survived? And I say the same thing. Why? I don't know. People do that all the time. They mention shit and tell you they don't want to talk about it. Why even tell somebody about something if you don't want to talk about it, or just forget it? I hate when people do that. If you're telling me something, don't say just forget it because you think I'm not listening or something like that. Or don't say it's not worth talking about. You should have never said nothing about it in the first place. Then nobody wouldn't even be asking. That's stupid. Goodness. But anyway, this is a sad situation. Helen said, please look for the dog. He may be wandering around. He may be hungry and scared in dangerous territory. He is all alone. If the dog is still alive, because what's in that river? They said the Colorado River has some serious white water in places. So again, I don't know if this dude committed the S word or what. He could have just been out there, and had to get out because something happened to the boat. I don't know for sure because they're not going into strict details. But if I do find out, I'll let you guys know. But if he did go out there to commit S word and took his dog, that's not good. You don't take other people with you when you're trying, or animals or anything else with you that have a life with you because you want to end your life. Do your shit on your own time with yourself, not with everybody else. Don't involve everybody else in your weirdness. What you want to do to yourself, that's crazy. Oh yeah, you do. Yeah, as long as you watch the toys and stuff, because a long time ago they said the toys have a lot of lead and stuff in them. I guess they changed them and everything now. So, but a while ago they used to say that the toys had a bunch of lead in it and stuff at Dollar Tree. But I'm sure they done, made some changes and stuff. Now Dollar Tree sells a better quality of things anyway. Okay, but yeah, they toys are cheap, and then light bulbs, Ziploc bags, garbage bags. They got the Super Flex now, so those are stronger. Night lights as long as they're safe. Certain things you can buy at Dollar Tree, some things you can't. I don't really buy like their food or anything because it tastes a little bit different. But certain foods I would if I was in that position to. I had to buy them. I would so we wouldn't be hungry. But I do buy like sometimes I'll buy some chips. The regular Ruffles chips that they sell there because they do sell regular brand stuff now. It's just that some of that shit is not $1.25 anymore and stuff. And they got the $5 section, which has better quality of things as well. So I think it's a decent overall. It's a decent place to shop at. You know what I'm saying? I really do believe that. Somebody said it is sad because he was a loner and did not find love. His dog was his companion. He wanted fame, which could attract and be picked up by a lovely woman for his destiny of love if he survived rafting on the Colorado River successfully. Somebody said, how do you know this? He said it is common for male loners to do actions for adventure or to play a hero, to lure women and gain friendships. I don't know if this is the reason why this man did this. And he had his dog with him to show companionship. Who knows? We don't know what this man was thinking. You know what I'm saying? He could have been a loner. We don't know for sure because they didn't give us much information. This dude, the time traveler, I guess he traveled back in time and he found out, and that's why he know. I guess I don't know. He's from Oregon, so you never know. All right, you never know. You never know what you got there. All right, I'm just joking. Anyway, somebody said suicide, the S word by River. All right. So I'm thinking it could have been that, or it's just plain stupidity. People be doing stuff, don't realize how dangerous the water is because they did it before, and then one day they do the same thing and something bad happens. Much like the day when I kept on getting on top of that step stool with long flare pants on, and then finally one day I had just got a warning from God, and I still was like no, and I stayed up there. Next thing I knew, I fell off the daggone stool and hurt my foot. I think I fractured my foot that time, right? And it lasts for about 6 or 7 months. Yeah, but I still was able to dance though. After a few weeks, I was still able to dance a little bit on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely went to work the entire time. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what happened. So, sometimes we can do things many times, and then one time it just messes up. That's why I don't believe in doing stupid stuff anymore. Because just because it went well all the other times, it doesn't mean that it's gonna go well the next time. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't mean that. Yeah, but I feel sorry for this dude. It is definitely his dog too, especially if it wasn't on S type thing. And my prayers and stuff are extended out to his family, and for the dog because the man is already gone, and things like that. So one more news. Okay, they said why you should consider deleting your Temu account. Now I did do a haul on Temu. Y'all need to go check that out a couple months ago, last year sometime. All right. Temu products are cheap, right? But some of their products are okay. Like, I bought some air fresheners for my car. The little bling bling cup holder, not cup holders, the little things. What do you call those? The cup, I can't think. The cup things you put them on a table too, and you can set like a cup or something on it so it won't mess up your tables. Well, they got them for the cars too, coasters. So I bought a couple of those from Temu, and they do last. I bought some seatbelt handle things and the thing to go on your seatbelt so it won't hurt you around your chest. I bought those from Temu. I bought a cute little white shirt. I actually bought two. They are lasting pretty good. The other one I haven't even worn it yet. It's still in the packaging. And I bought some other little knickknacks from Temu. As far as real stuff, I don't know how their products work or anything or how their clothing are because I can never see myself buying actual clothing because I believe they probably have a smell to them. I don't know because like I had bought some purses for my daughters, just some imitation purses, right? And they didn't want them because they had a hard, strong smell to them, and they just didn't like them. So I still got those purses. I may even give them away in a giveaway in case somebody want them or whatever the case is. I still got those little purses and stuff. I don't know and stuff, but certain things I just went buy at Temu. And as far as their jewelry, I did get some free jewelry from them. One of them was so damn sharp I couldn't even wear it. The other two was okay. All right, but they do fade really quick, just like all cheap ass jewelry from cheap stores, But overall, it just really depends on what products you buy from Temu. My stuff took about 2 weeks to get to me. Some people say it takes longer. I didn't go in as a YouTube creator. I just went in as a normal person, and that way I got my stuff a little bit quicker. But anyway, this article said why you should consider deleting your Temu account, and they said, let's see, say goodbye to junk products and wasted money by deleting your Temu account today. Avoid data privacy concerns and deceptive advertising tactics by removing yourself from Temu's platform. Take control of your personal information and avoid Temu's shady schemes and false promises. Okay, so let's see. They said Temu promises exclusive discounts and ultra low prices, but at what cost? Useless products, cheap knockoffs, packages that never arrive. Well, everything did arrive. My packaging was really nice. Again, you pay for what you get. All right. If you, why are you? If you go on to Temu and you're trying to buy a counterfeit tote bag, it's not real. So what do you expect? It's not real. Just like jewelry that's not real. That shit is going to fade. Even when you put the clear fingernail polish on it. So if you want to buy costume jewelry, I think you need to go cheap places to get that shit because that shit is going to fade. I don't care where you buy from. Why would you spend $40 on a cheap ass ring that's going to fade? So you might as well go spend $5, maybe even $9.99 because eventually it's going to fade. All right. There's only one ring that I bought that's not real, that never fade. And I bought that in at the Grapevine Mall in Grapevine, Texas before I left. That ring has never faded. And he told me it wasn't. And I think it's made from titanium, if that's what he said. I can't remember. It's made from something. And it never faded. All right. And I bought this because at the time, I couldn't afford to buy the ring that I wanted. So I bought a knockoff and it never faded. Period. So that's the only time I could see paying a little bit more. And that ring still was cheap. But I definitely don't agree with stores selling cheap ass costume jewelry that they know is going to fade for $30, $40, and $50. The most that I would pay for some cheap ass jewelry is $9.99 if I pay that. So Temu is the place to go for some cheap ass jewelry, costume jewelry. But just know it's not gonna last long. All right, or you can go to a couple stores in the mall, like that you can buy cheap costume jewelry, like La Vista. I think that's the name of that store. Their jewelry lasts a little bit longer than Temu, but the ending result is that it still is going to fade. Now, Swarovski sell some imitation jewelry too, as well as real, and I got a couple pieces from them that's imitation, right? And the stuff still lasts, but Swarovski jewelry is not cheap, even the imitation stuff. So that's the reason why it doesn't fade. But if you want to buy something cheap, some cheap costume jewelry, and you don't want to spend a lot, Temu is the place to get it, or just buy it at a cheaper store. Anyway, they say it's time to delete your Temu account and move away from all the issues plaguing this platform. They say when shopping online, there's always a risk of purchasing products from a brand you are unfamiliar with. And with Temu, that risk is even higher. You may have come across Temu through various ads that highlight their low prices and attractive deals. However, what you don't see in these ads is the truth behind these cheap prices. Most of their products are low quality. They may look like a popular name brand, but they are merely copies. In other words, you are just wasting your money on junky products that will most likely disappoint you in terms of quality and performance. But again, like I just said, if you're paying cheap for something to knock off, you know good and damn well that product is not going to last that long. And something's going to be missing. Yesterday, when I was in the mall, I was looking at the tote bag at a store. It wasn't Marc Jacobs. Okay, it was just a regular tote bag. His name wasn't even on it. So if you're going to go buy that regular tote bag, you know it's not Marc Jacobs. So why are you trying to act like it's going to be the same type of quality? It's not. So just know when you buy knockoff things, you're going to get that type of quality, point blank. Now, another major concern about Temu is the lack of credibility and trustworthiness. Despite being a popular shopping platform, Temu isn't accredited by the Better Business Bureau, but that's because they're in different countries, right? And they get products from different vendors that may be in different countries. So anyway, there's no guarantee of legitimacy or being reliable. Right now they have an average rating of 2.5 stars, which shows the platform does not meet customer expectations. People have reported their purchase items never arrived, or if they did, they were weeks or even months late. I don't know why they're so slow, because I guess because they get them from different vendors. And then they collect your data and then privacy concerns. They said like other online retailers, Temu does this. This includes your name, email address, phone number, payment information, and even photos and videos. However, what set Temu apart from other retailers is that its Chinese app practices. Temu not only collects your information, but also shares it with third-party companies to target advertisements and marketing. After that, the company use your data to bombard you with ads and track your online activity. Even worse, Temu's privacy policy says that they may consider this data for sale. This means your personal information may end up in unknown hands without your consent. All right. So another thing is deceptive advertising tactics. All right. They say they advertise their items as brands, but in reality, they are not. Technical products like laptops, smartphones, and tablets are usually soft targets for those deceptive practices. To identify if a product is real, look for the blue check mark on its listings. This indicates the product is from an authorized reseller or an authentic brand. If it is not present, you may get a copycat product of inferior quality. They also have shady schemes and false promises. Temu sells products through shady schemes and false promises, like some people. Flash sales in limited time offers create a false sense of urgency. These schemes encourage buyers to make quick purchases without researching and reading reviews. But that's on y'all. If y'all want to think y'all shit ain't gonna be there and you believe in that shit that is gonna be gone, that's on you for buying that shit. You should wait around, go check out, do a review, check out the reviews and stuff like that, and then make a decision. Because when you just be buying shit because you think it's gonna go away, you may get anything. And you should know all these people use this, not just Temu. When you go to regular stores, they be acting like somebody gonna come buy that shit. You come back 2 days later, still there. When you go to the car dealership, same thing. When you go get your car fixed, they do the same thing. They do it everywhere, not just at Temu. They do it everywhere. Be acting like shit is gonna be gone. That shit still be there when you go back weeks later. So make sure when you be going to buy stuff, just make sure you don't be like desperate for stuff. Play ball with these people. And just shop around, especially when you buy like cars and even homes, all types of stuff. Play ball, because it ain't going nowhere. Shit, even if it does go somewhere, hey, I'm pretty sure they're gonna have out something that you're gonna like again. So sometimes it's just best to wait around, because you just never know the reason why you didn't buy a product. Now they said Temu creates fear of missing out among customers, driving them to act before the offer ends or the item runs out. This tactic is misleading and may lead buyers to regret their purchases. Now, how you delete your Temu account is just it depends on whether you have using a mobile app or a web browser. You can log if you're using a online account. Just log into your web version. Once log in, click on your profile, orders an account, and select account security. On your account setting page, scroll down and click delete your Temu account. After that, tick the box that says I want to permanently delete my Temu account, then continue. Click continue. Temu then prompts you to choose a reason for account deletion. It's part of their feedback mechanism to understand why users are leaving. Choose a reason from the list and click continue deleting. A pop-up will appear asking you to confirm your decision. Click on delete and you might be asked to confirm your identity. Once you have done this, click confirm. A pop-up will appear again asking you to confirm the deletion. Click continue deletion and you're done. And if you're deleting it from your mobile app, there are different ways that you can do it on your mobile app. But they said the steps are the same regardless if you're using an iPhone or Android. Open the Temu app and log into your account. After logging into the app, click the profile icon titled You on the bottom of the navigation bar. Next, click the settings, which is a gear-shaped icon in the upper right corner. In the settings menu, select account security, delete your Temu account. Mark the box that says I want to permanently delete my Temu account. Next, click continue. Okay, now similar to the web version, you would need to select a reason for deleting your account. Select one and click continue deleting. A pop-up will appear asking you to confirm your choice, then click delete. Now you have to verify your identity, choose the option that works best for you, and then hit confirm to finalize the process. All right, and so it should be off of your phone or computer, or whatever. And they said after you complete all the process, you will be automatically logged out and they will send you a confirmation email about the account deletion. They said it now, once you delete your account, Temu does not delete it immediately. There is a 7-day grace period before Temu database permanently erases your account. Okay. During this time, you have a final chance to reconsider your decision to leave the Temu community. If you change your mind and decide to keep your account, you can easily cancel the deletion request. Okay, and then just sign back into your thing and log in, and then you have your option to cancel the account deletion process. Choose that option, and it will stop the deletion process. Period. All right. But again, if you shop at places like Temu, don't be thinking you're gonna get a high quality of stuff. Okay, or name brand if it doesn't say it's actually name brand. All right. I don't know why people be expecting to get something really great if they're not paying but $1 for the shit. Come on now, y'all got to be in reality. All right. Let's see. Somebody said it never had a problem with them. I didn't either. I never had a problem with them. I already knew what the products were. They was okay. And I got one product that didn't really work, but it was only 49 cents. I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Some of the stuff I haven't even used is in the bag. And that's why I didn't order from them again, because I was just ordering that day just to really just do a haul and to see what it was about. Now I am going to order from them again, but it's just going to be some little knickknacks for my car, the inside of my car, not nothing with the mechanics or nothing like that. I'm talking about decorations. And I may order a pair of long curtains if they look all right. Okay. Because I don't give a damn if the quality is not as good as some that I can buy from Kohl's or somewhere like that. I mean, as long as they look good, nobody can really tell. But as far as real shit, I would never buy it from Temu because you get what you pay for. And you should be like basically trying to buy name brand products from Temu, expecting it to be the same as a regular name brand product, a real one. You know, you only pay $10 for something like that, or 20 or 100. You know, getting damn well the product costs $500, $600, $700, $800, $900. Come on now, you pay for what you get. You know what I'm saying? All right. But other than that, y'all, we are getting ready to get out of here. I've been on here for an hour and 47 minutes. I think we covered everything. I even went over a little breaking news to recap what I went over. I talked about Mike Tyson, who warned Jake Paul that he should be fighting for his life, okay, in the ring. Again, I feel like Mike Tyson is going to take that victory. I may be wrong, but I do feel like he's going to win, you know, point blank. I'm not going to go into why. Again, you have to watch the video if you didn't see it. Also, we talked about the evil ass mom who unalived her 8-year-old child with electrical cable because her child caught her having sex with her father-in-law, and she didn't want her child to tell. And that's plainly crazy what she did. You know, she got 30 years in prison, and she should have got more. But this happened in, I believe, Italy, so their laws over there is a little bit different. We also talked about, what else did we talk about? Okay, I forgot. Let's see. We talked about, hold on, y'all. Damn, I talk about so much shit. I'll be forgetting what I talked about. Let me see. We talked about 6 things you can buy cheaply at Dollar Tree, you know, to save a little money for the upcoming holiday. Sunglasses, and some more products. Just go take a look at that. You'll find out. All right. Then we saw a video about a humpback whales that we're putting on the show. You can check that video out on X. Like I told you guys before, just type in humpback whales, put on a show on the coast. That's the West Coast, Harbor Coast. I can't remember, Pacific Coast. All right, so we talked about that. We also talked about oh man, that's the other lady. Hold on, let's see what else we talked about. We talked about Tyrese, who left stage because he was being served, and we talked about, you know, the process of serving and that you can still be served. I mean, you can still be taken to court regardless if you was officially served or not. You know, like if the person is refusing to take the paperwork, or if they're intentionally avoiding getting the paperwork, you can go do some things to still get them, charged and things like that. That's what we talked about. We also talked about, let's see, I think that was it. We just covered some random breaking news as well, guys. That's what we did. All right, that's what we did. We covered some random breaking news. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and do roll call, and then we're going to get ready to get out here because I got to go to work and stuff. So I wanted to say thank you to Carl that's here for coming by showing support. I appreciate you, hon. Thank you to Tommy for coming by showing support. Nicole for coming by showing support. Thank you so much, hon. Let's see who else. Brown Sweet for coming by showing support. Thank you too. Bronze Flat Power God for coming by showing support. I appreciate you. Nightbot for doing his job like always. Everybody in the bushes, everybody who watches us in the replay. Welcome to all my new subbies, and thank you so much for joining Shay's family. Happy and blessed remaining month of May, and happy born day to all of my May babies who have a birthday coming up or who birthdays I missed. Okay. Happy born day to all of you guys who are born in May, and I am wishing you guys a long life and prosperity, as well as so much more. There's a lot of positivity, all right? And just, try to be healthy and just be healthy mentally and all that too, all right? Other than that, guys, I think that's going to be it for this live. I'll be back tomorrow night because I can't come on tomorrow morning because I'm busy tomorrow morning, but I will be back tomorrow night for Night Owls. And then on Thursday, I'll try to do one in the afternoon again, all right? Other than that, y'all, don't forget, if you enjoyed this video today, everything that you learned and heard, don't forget to thumbs up this video, all right, which is like. Also, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, and hit the bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. If you want to show support to the channel, you can do that too by doing a Cash App to $ShadesTube. Let's go to that real quick. As a matter of fact, I got to pay my StreamYard bill today, all right? So it's a $ShadesTube on Cash App. I'm not monetized yet, so I can't do no super chats. I'm like 300 hours away from monetization. I don't know why YouTube takes so long, to do things. I did privatize some videos that I had made weeks ago that I didn't want on my channel anymore because it was foolishness. So that did take away a few hours, not that many, you know what I'm saying? But it took away a few hours and stuff. So I'm trying to get those hours back so I can get my hours. Let me check to see how close I am to them anyway. Since let me take Nightbox shit off of here. Wait a minute, let me put that back up there. Where's Nightbot on the comments? Let's see. There you go. Okay, let's see. Let me see if I can check that real quick before I get off here because my ass don't never check nothing on my page. Let's see. I guess we got to go to YouTube. Not YouTube. YouTube Studio on the phone. Let's do this real quick before I get out of here. Let's see. It's 3:18. Let's see. YouTube Studio. What's YouTube Studio at? Let's see on my phone. This shit be moving around all the time. Let's see. YouTube Studio. Where is it at? Dang. Oh, here it is right here. Okay, so let's see. I got 1,724 total subscribers. Okay, I got to put some more videos up because my views went down a little bit. So I got to get that up. So let's see. I got to answer these messages too. Where is the day going? Let me see. Look over here. So hold on. Let's see. So my hours, yeah. I still got 2,397 public watch hours. They took some away when I put my videos in private. All right. I think I had because I privatized like an 8-hour video too, and that had a lot of watch hours on that. So I think then I only needed about 200 and some watch hours left. All right. And so when I privatized all those videos, it took those away. So I went back to 2,397. So we'll see how long that will take. And they didn't, this is since May the 9th, so I haven't got an update yet. So I guess when I update it, it'll go up a little bit further. But yeah. And then I got 25,000 public short views. You got to have 3 million short views in order to get monetized, which is a lot. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. And that's it. Let's see. Yeah. So it is what it is. So you need, wait a minute, hold on. You need 4,000. Let me make sure I'm looking at the right thing. No, you need, on the short one, you need 3,000 watch hours, right, in order to get monetized. On the other one, though, the old one they had up there, you need 4,000 watch hours. I would be so far away from that. But since they started the new one, like last year or so ago, now you just have to have 3,000 watch hours. I'm close to that, but not close enough, like 500 some watch hours away. But again, it hasn't been updated since the 9th of May. So it is the 14th. So when they update it, the watch hours should go up. And maybe I should do some silent streams to get up. Maybe I'll do one tonight and stuff and see how that goes and stuff. But it is what it is. Even when you get your watch hours, if you're not making at least 2,500, I would say, views per video, you still ain't making no money on YouTube. And that's the sad part about it. You know what I'm saying? Because again, let me see, 2,500, let's see, on each video, let's see, 2,500 views on each videos bring you in how much money on YouTube? So they said most creators fall around 0.18 per view, or $18 per 1,000 views. All right. The top 3% of channels earn around $16.8 per year from, I'm sorry, 16,800 per year from ad revenue. I think that's right. Yeah, because they got 16,800. All right. And that's the top 3% of channels. All right. Like big YouTubers. So if you're not getting, I mean, I guess every bit helps, but if you're not getting 5,000 views, I just don't, you're not making that much. Let's see. If you make, let's see, how many if you get, I want them to tell me exactly how much it is. So in order to make 500 views, you need about, in order to make $500, you need about, let's see. They're not telling you, let's see. I told you guys once before, but I don't remember what it was. Let's see. If you get let me just ask YouTube, Google. If you get 500 views per video, how much can you make on YouTube? They're not going to tell me. Last time I pulled up all this information, let's see. You don't earn no damn money. They said expect to earn $1 to $5 for every 500 views. So again, you got to be really showing some views. So for me, monetization is good, right? To get super chats, I guess. But you can get cash apps too, and nobody's taking any money from you, but a little bit, like 95 cents, or it depends on how much you get donated. But YouTube take a percentage, right? So super chat is fine, but it's not like all that. Okay, and being monetized is not all that either, unless you get a lot of views. Because if you're just getting 1,000 views, how much do you really make? But you do have ads on this, so you may be getting a little bit from the ads. And then if you're doing super chats and then cash apps, you may be making that money from there. But if you're just looking at YouTube paying you, you got to really get some views. Let's see how much 2,000 pay, because I want to know the actual amount. What is the actual amount you can earn for getting 2,000 views for every video on YouTube? What did I just say? 2,000 views? Just say no. It's just not enough money, y'all. Let's see. If you get 10,000 views, you can make between $100 and $300. You get 100,000 views, you can make between $1,000 and $3,000. 500,000 views, you get 5,000 to 15,000. And I'm thinking that's every per view, every video. But if you get one video and you make 10,000 views, you get 10,000 views, then that's $100 to $300, if not more. But who the hell is making 10? I haven't seen a YouTube in this sector over here, YouTube creator, make nowhere near 10,000 views. The most I think I've seen is like maybe 2,100 or something like that, but nothing like 5,000 views, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or nothing like that. So like I said, it's very hard, but like I said, if you get super chats and people are donating real money to you, even a little bit, if enough people are donating money to you, then that is the way how you can make money. And that's why a lot of YouTubers promote, donating and super chats and cash outs, because YouTube don't really be paying that much unless you get a lot of views per video. If you're just doing like 10,000 views on one video, that's only about $300, maybe a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? And so you do 10,000 each week, 3, 6, 9, $1,200 a month, maybe. If you got an actual job or you need extra income, that may be okay along with the ads, But see, that's why I don't really focus on being monetized like some people do, because you really got to get views in order to be making money where you can really say, this is my extra income. If you're just looking to make a little bit amount of money and hopefully get more super chats and cash app donations and other incentives, then the other thing may work for you. It just depends on what you're looking for. But for me, when I get monetized, I be trying to get a lot of views. The more people to watch your stuff, the better off you are, point blank. All right. So it is what it is. That's how much you can make. But, if you want to do a channel, go ahead and go for it, because you never know. You may be one of those people who get, 5,000, 10,000 views on each video. You just never know. All right. Other than that, y'all have a good day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow unless something major happened. When I get home, I'm going to go ahead and finish unpacking my house and finish decorating and stuff like that. And I need to make a couple calls while I'm getting ready to get out of here. So you guys have a good day. Take care, and thank you so much for tuning into Shades Tube. Don't forget to leave a comment below on anything that you heard in this video. And don't forget, have a positive, a peaceful, a beautiful day. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Ta-ta. This is Shades Tube, and I am out, y'all. Peace out. Let me go ahead and change everything. Y'all know how I do it. You know how I do it. Every day I do the same old thing, y'all. Let's go ahead and change these banners. All right. So let's take this breaking news down. Let's hide that. All right. And let's go ahead and put this. Oh, I already got that up there. All right. And let's go ahead and put this up here. Thank you, and have a good day and blessings. All right. See y'all later. Until the next time. And check out any videos that I put up today, like shorts and whatever. All right. And check out my other videos too. And my other live I did yesterday. It was a good one. Peace out, y'all.